Well, hello everyone, Argsy here. Welcome back to Aghalee Farms. We are here all on our own. FSG has taken a bit of time off. He decided we got all our seeding done. There wasn't actually any need for him to be around, and he was going to go and take a little bit of a holiday before things started getting busy again on the farm. But we've got a few little jobs, a few little odds and sods that we can get involved and get done while he is away. So we're actually heading on down to one of our neighbours. Not in here on the right, we're actually heading over to where the BGA is, which I think is down this road here on the left. Gosh, it takes a while of getting used to driving this Defender. The acceleration and brake and handling on it, it's not that good, I'll tell you what. FS22 with the Racing Sim collaboration with Straight 4, hopefully we see some improvements to the way some of these vehicles handle. It'd be nice to see. But we're heading down into here. The BGA is just down past here. We've got a sell point in here on the left. And we're going to go and have the use of one of our neighbours' sprayers. We're going to head back the barley field that we have, which is over the road from the farm. There's a few weeds in it, so we're going to get back in and spray those. And that's about all we've got to do for April. We might skip forward into May and actually get a little bit of grass mowing, because we need to start making some hay. We talked about it last time that we are just about, well, we are all out of hay and probably need to get some more made. Now, are we in here on the left? Yes, I can just see the top of the BGA. No, down that way or further along? Might be further along. I can see it down in there, but might be further along. Not sure where we're going, but anyhow, let's go and find this sprayer, and we will go and get started on that. Well, we did have to come back. We did miss the turn off and come back down at this gravel road, but head on down into here. We will go and find a sprayer in one of the sheds. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. They did say there was one in the open sheds, so not there, not there. Big BGA down here, lots of space. Actually quite a nice looking yard, and actually there it is there. Look at that for a beast. Go and jump out and take a look at this. Not a big sprayer, not a new sprayer, a bit of a mix matched homemade job. It's the old Massey Ferguson 185 there, taking off the front axle and the steering and everything like that, and it's got the sprayer built into it with the articulation. You can see the hydraulic rams in there. It's kind of an articulated sprayer, 20 metre boom. Everything like that is all sorted for us, so we're going to jump in, get back down into the farm and have a go with it. I've honestly never used this once in Farming Simulator. It is something I've seen around and wanted to try out, so I thought what better chance than giving it a spin here on the farm. So let's jump in, head on back up to the field and go and get spraying. Got to admit, it is a bit of a weird sensation driving a tractor without any front axle, but apart from the fact it just protrudes out a little bit and you need to be mindful of that, actually drives quite nicely. Spin around there. Alright, perfect. Well, let's head on back down. It's not much to it actually. It's like I said, it's an old Massey 185. Struggling up the hills just a little bit. There we go. It is fully loaded with herbicide already. The farmer had some left, so we're going to drop him some money once we're finished and make sure we pay for that. But isn't it great? Right, let's get on back down to the farm and get started on some spraying. This is going to be a bit of an adventure. Right, here we are back with the Franken sprayer. I've decided we're going to call this a hybrid concoction. Now let's get this all turned in here, get those flashes turned off, get things unfolded. Now it is a 20 metre wide boom, so I'm hoping I'm far enough away from the edge. A little bit further. Actually, it's still got another piece to go out there. Let's head on down into the corner. We will go and get ready to start spraying. Now, nothing fancy with this, no See and Spray technology or anything like that. This is just going to blanket dump herbicide all across the field and kill any unwanted weeds, and hopefully leave us with a nice stand of barley ready to continue growing and be harvested later in the year. So get this all backed up in here, get it turned on. There you go, it looks like it's all up and running. Got some cruise control on and we're set. I'm going to go and get some spraying done. This is not going to take us very long. It's not a very big field. Unfortunately, we don't have any weeds anywhere else on the farm, or at least none that need taking care of, and we shouldn't get any in the other two fields because they were recently ploughed. But we will just have to double check that and keep an eye on it when we skip forward into the next month. But I'm not expecting there to be any weeds in the corn. But there we go, this is working out fantastically, not using up much herbicide at all. Pretty light on it actually. Backed up in there, we'll get turned and we'll just carry on. So let's get this field done, It's not going to take very long at all. It's nice and manoeuvrable actually. I do like the articulation. It seems to be working out pretty well. So, get the field done, and we'll see when we're finished. Well, that did not take much time at all. We are all finished. Only used about 500 litres of herbicide too, but that was super efficient. I can imagine if we'd done this with the sprayer with a 40 metre boom. Like I said, this is only a 20 metre. 40 metre would have covered the field in about 2 passes. I think what was that? Around the headlands and then up, down, and we were pretty much finished. So didn't take very long at all. But what a great little setup. This is a fantastic sprayer, and will certainly, if we do need to get any of our fields sprayed again in the future, whether it's with herbicide, putting on some nitrogen, or anything else like that, we'll definitely be giving our neighbour a yowl. Now, health and safety first, get those blinkers on, and we're going to head up and take this back to them. But yeah, really stoked with that. A lot of fun. But that's pretty much, like I said, about all we have to do at the moment. The cows are all fed and happy, crops are all planted. So we are going to sleep, skip forward into May, and probably go and get a little bit of grass mown. If we can get the grass mown, that'll give us a chance to let that dry for a wee while before we get back into it and start doing some windrowing, tedding, or those other wonderful tasks that need to be done leading into making some hay. So we'll probably catch up with you in the morning. Well, hello again. Here we are into May, and just out taking a look at the corn. It is all germinated and it is looking very dense and thick, and a very healthy looking crop. Quite excited to see that. It's going to make some very good silage. Of course, that is the plan for it. We will be chopping that and putting it into the bunker. Just come down at the end here. No weeds, no signs of any weeds, which is good too, because we don't have the sprayer anymore. We've given that back, so don't have to worry about getting in and doing any weed spraying. But there we go, second field down here as well, looking just as lush as the first. Very nice. Right, well, we can ignore these then. We can metaphorically shut the gate. We won't worry about shutting the gate, but we can close the gate in these fields, and we can focus on getting some grass mown and some hay made, because that is our most pressing need. Our cows are all fed. They've got enough feed for probably another day or two. We did stock up for a wee while ago with a decent amount, but we do need to get some hay made, so it's probably about time we go and do that. So let's head on up. We'll go and grab a tractor, go and put the mower on, and head on down to the fields down by the water's edge and go and get some grass mowed. So we've made our way down here to the field. We decided we'd use the case today. Got that hooked up on the mower. Just taking a look across the grass, it's not quite at its full growth stage. I think just looking at this section here, which kind of quite got mown properly last time, I think we do still have one more growth stage on there, but it is saying ready to harvest, and it is saying growth stage 3 of 3. So I think what we're going to do is get this field mowed and ready for drying, and get some hay made out of this one maybe next time. We might leave the other 3 fields till June when FSG's back and we can tackle those, but this could actually be a good job. I know he's away for a couple of weeks. This could be something for me to come and do next week as well. Get some hay made here out of this field, and then at least we've got some feed for the cows, because that is the most important thing. We're able to feed the cows. So let's jump up into the tractor, get that all unfolded. We've got it set to wide dropping rather than swath dropping. We don't need to worry about that, because of course for hay we want to go through and ted it. Turn our beacon light off. We don't need that on while we're in the field. We're just going to set about doing some mowing. So again, not swath dropping, this means we don't have to be quite so careful with anything. We can just go round and round and get it done. So again, another little time lapse for today. We'll jump into that and get this field mown. go. That is the field finished. It all turned off and folded up. And we'll be heading back up to the yard. Should get a decent amount of hay. What do you reckon? 20 bales off that? Quite sure what we'll end up with. Be a few. Be a decent amount, I reckon. Did miss a little bit up there. We got a bit wide, but won't worry about getting that now. We will just head on back up to the yard. So, like I said, next time that is going to be tedded, windrowed and possibly baled. We'll see about that. We're going to be on our own for another week, I think, before FSG's back. So, might be a good job for us to get in here and do on our own. Windrow, ted first, windrow, bale and load. Hate this road. This is a tough road to get out of, but there we go. Let's take our chance. Get those hazards on or beacon on before we get told off. We're going to head on back down to the farm, get everything parked up and ready for next time. Well, there we go. We'll just leave that parked there. We have disconnected it. We'll leave that there for next time. I don't know, we'll probably carry on using the Maxim. It's quite a nice little tractor, especially with this big weight on the back that FSG got last time. Very, very nice. Works really, really well. Pretty much every job on the farm. But, like I said, I think we are going to wrap things up there for this episode. A little bit shorter than normal. A few less things to do when we're on our own. We're just try and pick some smaller tasks that we can get through without needing to have two of us here on the farm. Just checking out this wheat. How good does that texture look? It's a very, very nice growing texture for the wheat. Seeing it there waving in this rather beautiful, where are we, May, early or late spring day. So, very, very nice. Looking forward to getting the combine out sometime in the next couple of months and getting this harvested. So as always, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that episode, and I'll catch you in the next one.